my dear Virgo. This is a love and spirituality reading, a prediction for Libra season, September 23rd to October 22nd, with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. And these readings are aimed towards showing you your blind spot and your shadow so you can grow as a person and thereby be able to attract a better love life and life overall for yourself. And this reading is dedicated to Love Lady T that made a donation for Virgo. Thank you so much, Love Lady T. And if you also want to sponsor a reading from me, you can follow the donation link in the description box. This will be a love and spirituality reading for Sun, Moon, for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign, and Venus, Vedic or Tropical. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. And if you need more information or help after you listen to this reading, you can turn to the love readings for September that is up, or you can check out the pick a card and near personal readings on the first page of my channel. Click the headline of each playlist to see all the videos that the playlist contains. You can also look out for, on the first page of my channel, there's the flip through of the after tarot and the before tarot, which I will use now. And it's by Pietro Aligo. And I will start shuffling your cards. So, let's see here if I can move the camera a little bit. So when I open your deck here, I see the Ace of Swords together with Seven of Pentacles. So you have been working with some kind of mission, like a mission from God, over a long period of time. You have put in a lot of effort, maybe not seen that much result for you personally. Maybe you haven't been able to fulfill your dreams exactly as you wanted them to be fulfilled, but you probably learned like a great deal of other things that came. Maybe it wasn't what you expected or what you really wanted, but it kind of came because someone had an overall perspective of your life and knew how things needed to go for you to learn certain things. So I call the divine with love and light, and here we have the Ace of Swords and the Hermit. So it seems a lot of your work has been to do with your own spiritual growth and finding your own wisdom. This is actually Virgo, also Virgo. And you're picking down your soul there, putting it in your little lantern, and so making it guide you forward on this mission of yours. Okay, we can say we can see that you have your back kind of turned against your mission, and it's because you don't really know it. You were just focusing on this dream you wanted to obtain that probably didn't include you being alone, learning a lot of stuff against your will, but that was what the mission included. Okay, so I called I don't remember where I were, but I called the four archangels in the four corners of the world. And here we have the magician holding the Ace of Swords and the Hermit. So I think now you're a little bit more on board. You know a little bit better what it is that you have been offered. Interesting hand. It looks like the claw of death here. This cup that you're being offered. And the snake around your throat there. I'm thinking that this might have to do with relationships haven't been as dreamy as you hoped, okay? And the little monkey there holding the coin looks a little bit kind of surprised, I guess. See if we can get some focus on his surprised eyes. Yeah, there. I'm thinking that is really how you feel. Like the dreams you wanted to fulfill and what you were offered wasn't really kind of adding up with what the things that came wasn't really what you wanted, basically. So I call the 6 elements, and here we have the Lovers and the Hermit. So I'm thinking this is the kind of the happy ending that you want eventually, to be able to come into union maybe with someone which you will have to forgive, is what I'm seeing. This is not what you wanted, to have to forgive them, but this is what I see. Or they might have to ask for forgiveness. And so I'm feeling you have a little bit like a bitter attitude right now, and that's fine, because it's a kind of side effect of the spiritual growth that you have gone through, being forced to jump through a lot of hoops when you just wanted to live in paradise. And now you're tired, and you're probably sick and tired of maybe a lover, several friends, maybe your work, things like this. So there's a lot of things that didn't become in the way you wanted them to. And if you are a little bit bitter, that's fine, because it's only natural. And it's probably part of the plan here. Yes, I'm seeing how you have been dealt with. But your dreams fell through, okay? But behind the scenes of these dreams falling through, you became this kind of the high priestess here, standing underneath the moon and facing your fears. So I'm thinking the whole thing was for you to kind of face your fears and face a lot of also disappointment, and still survive and still live through it, because what doesn't kill you make you stronger. Okay, 10 of Swords. So here you have risen up from that place where you were almost like buried or dead, and it didn't kill you. Okay, so it did make you stronger. So I call the 6 elements, earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Virgo viewers. So I want my dear Virgos to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. So I also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. So we almost saw you there sacrificing like Jesus, and Mary came and, I don't know, gave you water and maybe put oil on your feet. I don't really know the story about the thing with what happened there on the cross, but it seems like you have really sacrificed yourself for the teaching, that the things that you have learned. Okay, you have really sacrificed a lot because to learn this, or even to teach other people a lesson or two. Okay, so I'm just going to tune in for a few seconds to you and your situation in Libra season, Virgo. So this is the new bottom of the deck, and we have the 9 of coins here. So it's Virgo again, and it's almost like the falcon is coming with a message to you. You have realized something, you have seen something from an above perspective. Maybe the thing that you went through, and that it actually have made you another person, and you couldn't have become this person in any other way. Okay. And here we have the old bottom of the deck. So this is your journey that you have gone on. And it's kind of a diploma is what I'm feeling. Like you have really done a good job with that 7 of Pentacles. This was the 7 Chariot. So you came here to experience certain things, and you did so kind of heroically. Okay. So this is your past. It's not all to this spread. They have other meanings too. The cards, different positions. This is the now, and this is the future. And the green cards here, they are after tarot, and this one in your future is the before tarot. Okay, so when I open this first card, which is your situation, I see the 8 of Pentacles. So it kind of says the same thing or similar thing as the Chariot that we saw. That you went down here to learn certain things that you wanted to learn to perfection. So the Chariot is about going down in a body and driving through it, learning a lot of things. And here you learn it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. Going through it again and again. And 8 is eternity symbol, so it might not only be 8 times, it might be 8,000 or 80,000 times. And it's almost like living through the same nightmare over and over again, but it's really until it doesn't become a nightmare anymore, and you have learned everything. You're not scared of being abandoned anymore. You're not scared of people over consuming your life or like controlling you. You're not scared of anything because you have been through all these things, and there's no more fear. So that then you have the complete experience from the life, and the chariot is fulfilled. You have done the thing that you were supposed to do during this kind of mission. Okay, so this is your past, and we have a six of coins here. So I'm also feeling like you have the things that you have done has also been to kind of pay back to the public. You have learned something that other people also needed to learn, and maybe you needed to sacrifice your dream in order to teach it. It was what I felt before as well. So it might be that people in your surrounding have been being in need of your support, and they might not have been really supportive of you, is what I'm feeling. So you have still learned a lot from this, but it might have cost you a little bit more, okay? And this is your mission, and we have the Tower. So it seems to be your mission to kind of come in with your knowledge, the flash of lightning here, and to organize the world, so, or your little part of the world, so that it will be able to find harmony later. So it's almost like it's chaos is in the neighborhood of God. When we go through chaos, things have its magical way of being able to settle in the end in new ways where it was supposed to end up from the beginning. So it means that you might have had really difficult relationships, for example, and you had to go through this to change the world, okay? So you need to go through this and maybe show an example, or show the people in your surrounding another way of doing things, for example. So to make the whole ship, like their life or your life or all of your lives, turn in a different direction with the Tower here. So your mission is not to be, living in paradise. It is to create paradise by being a good example. So this is divine interference. And 2 of coins. Okay, so they have been somewhat supportive of you. They have just created a little bit imbalance where you have felt kind of dropped out of the sky and just had to, try to find your bearing again. But it wasn't too hard for you. It probably came rather natural. The thing you have to do, it came rather natural because it was you. It was just maybe surprising that you were put into these situations, and with these people, and you had to, find your bearing again. But you probably did. Here with the 8 of Pentacles, we can see that you did. So this is a combination about divine putting some troubles in your way and you being so great in dealing with it. Okay, 5 of Cups. Well, it's what I felt before when I shuffled the card with the 5 of Cups, that you have been disappointed. You wanted other things out of this, and it was a surprise, and it was that luck didn't really support you. It challenged you, and you feel a little bit bitter against the divine, a little bit bitter against the world in general, or the people that's in it, because they constantly disappoint you. And we can see here you're so preoccupied with your own feeling of this, like how it was for you, that you don't realize that these people that you were together with, well, you are disappointed. They are drowning. But I'm thinking it was a little bit this what you were supposed to create here. A situation where they they were really dragged out of the comfort zone, faced with you and with your moral values and beliefs and what you expected from them and all these kind of things. And then in the end you got really disappointed with these people or these situations, or your dreams not being fulfilled, and this is where you are right now. But they are drowning because they are probably faced with the things that they tried to avoid, and you didn't really let them avoid these kind of topics, or what it was that they had a hard time dealing with. It might be the truth, for example, or how they felt about a certain thing. And so even if you feel like it was hell for you, it's probably even more hell for the other person that needed to learn this from you, and to realize their own I'm feeling like the moon, like they had a big shadow or big things that were they have hidden away from the world, and you were poking and poking and poking at them because you said, hey, this is not how we should behave in a relationship. You should be more honest. You should be on my side. You should, and they didn't come through with that. They weren't really loyal to you, probably because of this disappointment. But after it's all said and done, they have not their survival mechanism in place anymore. They don't have these being stone cold, or having this the way that they hide the truth for themselves doesn't work anymore. Okay, so. And it's a good thing, and it's probably a good thing, this with you being disappointed too. It's also a wake-up call. This is a wake-up call for both of you. We can see this with the Tower, but it's not comfortable, but it's really a good thing, because it shows people are starting to stop with the denial and start waking up to the truth here. So this is you in the past, here are you in the little bit of a future, and this is you kind of now. And we have the Page of Cups here. So you're very surprised that people weren't nicer. Okay, they weren't really, you gave so much, you opened your heart, you showed vulnerability, you really tried your best, you tried to explain to them that you only wanted to do good, you only wanted them to love you, you wanted to love them and for them to love you back, or you wanted to put in this effort in this project and for them to put the effort in back. But there was some hiccups, because I'm feeling like this person was closed off, or they were playing the games or something like that. And so you're really surprised right now that you weren't rewarded in better ways. Okay, and this is the work that you need to do. And it's the Seven of Cups. So you're also getting a better judgment of character from now on. You're going to be able to more distinctively see when a person is, not acting in the best possible way. So before you had this, if I'm nice, people will be nice. But now you have learned, due to these disappointments, you have learned that people aren't always nice, okay? They're sometimes hiding things, or acting in certain ways to protect themselves, or to put you on a spot and save their own ass, things like this. And this is a knowledge that you have learned right now. So you don't have to live in this land of illusions where you think everyone is good until proven otherwise. You will, on an earlier stage, be able to see when you're dealing with people like this. Okay, so that's good. And here we have other people's involvement, and it's the Ten of Swords. So it's kind of this situation. They shot you, but they also shot themselves in the foot. So that's what I'm feeling. They wanted to drown you, but the one that's drowning now is them. Okay. And this is outcome for this situation, and it's the Moon. So feeling the same posture here. You're becoming like the revenging goddess of the high priestess, knowing her own value, or knowing his own value, and really not inviting whomever to your life anymore, becoming much more solid and much more suspicious probably. But it's a good wake-up call for you, but it's also a good wake-up call for the people that are trying to use you. It's not going to work. So this is really is really great, because if nice people are always nice and always turn the other cheek, the people that are getting away with doing certain bad things or not revealing their innermost self or their emotions or their vulnerability, they are getting away with it, and they are kind of being rewarded with stealing stuff from you, stealing your energy, stealing your love, putting you in a bad position, or making you feel like you are not worthy, or they just throw you out like trash. But now when this doesn't work with you and you meet this kind of people, and you're like the angel of revenge here, you don't have to take revenge. I'm just feeling like you are much more powerful. They are not going to be able to get away with it. You will see it with this tower. This is your mission. You will be able to see their behavior. Before, you were probably just surprised, but why are they acting like this? Why can't everyone be nice? Why aren't they nice? They must have a wound from before. Someone must have hurt them. But here you're seeing that certain people just act in certain ways because they are planning to get away with it. They are planning to do bad so they will win. And you will not let that happen. In the future, you will be much more aware that this is going on, that there is people like this. And you will spot it before it happens. So it doesn't mean that you have to protect yourself from getting disappointed. There's no need. You just need to listen to your intuition. And when something feels fishy, you tell the other person, this feels fishy. I don't believe you. I don't believe a thing that you say right now. And if you say that you are, because sometimes people say, frankly, right to your face, like, I believe myself to be a narcissist. And you say, no, I don't think you're not a narcissist. You're such a nice person. Why do you say that? If they say they're a narcissist, they're probably narcissist. Okay? Or a person might say, you're not going to want to be together with me because I'm not a good partner. Believe them, okay? Believe them. Don't try to. Love will prevail in the end, I'm pretty sure. But you just need to kind of see what's going on underneath the surface, to not buy the pig in the basket or something like that. It's a Swedish saying. We shouldn't buy the pig without having seen it. If it's still in the box or the bag, you shouldn't buy it. Okay. My child, my wondrous one, it is time to celebrate, because love is calling to you to open your heart and receive my blessings. Choosing this symbol is a powerful sign that love in all forms is in your life now. There is a responsibility to this too. Also, you must give love freely without conditions and love others because your heart is open. There is something else here to consider. Love can be confusing force too, and can sometimes ask a sacrifice of you. If your heart is aching and feels like it's broken, know that love has a greater love for you later. No matter where you are in your life right now, love has come to guide you into an important experience. Trust in love. So I heard a song together with this, and it's Indestructible. So you need to love like you're indestructible, but it doesn't mean that you have to get fooled. Okay, you can love people like you're indestructible because you love yourself. You have your self-worth. You can take care of yourself. You can see through lies. You can see through deceptions. That is making you a very grown-up person. And you can love the person that's like this because you know, okay, so this is all they can have in life. This is what if they steal things from others, it's the only time they can be happy. So I feel sorry for this person, but I'm not going to let them steal from me. So that is also loving unconditionally. So I'll also take the Spirit Messages, Daily Guidance Oracle for you. Breathe. The breath is the vital bridge between your body and your soul. It's the connection between the inside and outside, connecting you to the universe, spirit, and the divine source. The breath permeates your entire being with prana, which is the same life-giving force that nourishes everything in the universe. I'm feeling like a freedom for you, because you have waken up a little bit like from a nightmare, and you have gotten the right kind of teaching out from this nightmare, and now you're much better equipped to deal with love, deal with relationships. You're much more relaxed. You know the evil forces in the world, as well as the beautiful forces and the loving forces, and you are a loving force, but you're a loving force. It's kind of a tough love, okay? So you're giving people tough love instead of just giving them your weakness, or giving them your everything, even though they don't deserve it. Okay, so my dear Virgo, I hope this helped. Thank you for watching, and if you like my content and want to see more videos like this on how to heal yourself and make yourself ready for that true romantic partner of yours, or if you just want to work on spiritual growth, remember to subscribe and hit the bell notification to get a heads up when a new video is ready and waiting for you. The next round of astrological videos will be my love readings that I will do in late September for the month of October for all the signs. And also keep on the lookout for the pick a card readings and the near personal readings that will be spread throughout the month. I have also done the flip through for after tarot and before tarot that was being used here. They are also on my first channel page. And thank you so much for being on this journey with me. I'm truly grateful for my wonderful, loving and supporting viewers. And until next time, stay truly blessed and take care. Bye-bye.